Well, hello there, my darlings. Happy 2025 to all of you, and welcome back to another year on the channel. I'm back after a couple of weeks hiatus for my Christmas break, and I've had a lovely time, I really have. I hope you all had the most magical times, whatever you got up to. And so we're back, we're here, and we're trying out a challenge what we've done before. Now, we all know the EA pre-styled rooms, don't we? And we all know what a mess that house was the last time I did this challenge. I'll leave a link down below if you have missed that. What I'm going to do is try and build a house using the pre-styled rooms from EA. And I've numbered every room in every category, so living room, kitchen. And what we're going to do is use a random number generator and try and make a house out of that. So it's like a jigsaw of awfulness, because we all know some of the absolutely terrible room choices I got last time. And they also included the spooky stuff pack. My first pet stuff, I got that as well. And I also got the Strangerville scary looking bunker for a bedroom. So this could go very, very wrong indeed. So that's what we're doing today. Nothing more to say. Let's get on over into Newcrest and we're going to start piecing together this house of Frankenstein. You can use my code BUMPKIN at checkout on the EA app or at sims.com. I receive a small commission from your purchase and you greatly support me and the channel. Thank you so much. And so here we are in the world of Newcrest on a 30 by 20 lot. So with this house in question, I definitely wanted to have a couple of bedrooms. I also wanted to have everything: living room, kitchen, bathroom. So we've got a few more things to add on today. Will it be bad? Most probably indeed. So this is where we're going to start. These are all the pre-styled rooms. If you didn't know where they are, I'm sure you do by now if you have played the game a lot. They're all down in this category here, and you can have many of them, and then they all come in differing sections at this top here. So last time we started with a living room. I think I want to do that again. Now with the living room, there are 51 pre-built living rooms now. So there's a lot more than there was last time. I think it was like 46 or something. I can't remember. But I think we should start off with a living room, and then we can go ahead and base around everything else from this. This is the center of the home. But I will be adding in my own hallways and landings and stuff, just so we can connect things together nicely. And then we're just going to have a look at the house when it's like kind of already done and try and make the house look attractive from the outside as well. Here's hoping, here's praying. So the first number for our living room is number 37. 37, let me see what one that is. So not too bad, it's the paranormal one. I think just by going over maybe this way, like that, we could have some windows here. I don't know what windows you're using yet. We'll choose that once we get to the actual outside part. And I'm going to drag this a little bit further over this way so the living room can kind of go on this side of the house. So that's freeing up space at the front, but also at the side as well, where I could put another doorway. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Again, things might be subject to change, including swatches, but so far I like all the swatches in that room. I think it looks half decent, so we're going to leave it for now. I think what I want to do is move on to the kitchen. We're going to do a kitchen moment now. There are 29 kitchens to choose from, and we are getting number 4, which is this awful base game one. I knew it was going to be a base game one. I bloody knew it. For goodness sake, let's have a look at these. Not you. Well, we'll go with this one here, and I think we might be able to style this out a little bit better. Let me just see what it's going to look like and where I could put this. What I could do is maybe move this to like, maybe to there. And then I could do an entrance here then, couldn't I? Let's just put on a bump out about that much of an entrance with a hallway going all the way through there. So it kind of just connects these rooms in. Which in turn, I can get an archway here now, so they can at least get into the living room. The kitchen's going to be there. I could try and put a dining room around here, or we could go behind it, put the dining room around there. But, I mean, it's very boring, isn't it? This, like, why is that bin out like that? Why is the bin out, like, halfway out like that? Don't get me started on that, because I will be fuming. So we're not going for a blue kitchen. I just can't do it. I think we should try and make it look as sleek as possible. Maybe even go for a brown kitchen. We have got some old appliances here, though, haven't we? I think everything, if it's older looking, it looks better in black, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do you to here. All of you. Does this come darker? Oh, it does look stunning. Even this one here looks better in the darker. Oh, I forgot about that. We can do that one to there as well. Stunning. No, not you, my love. You're not invited. Hang on a minute. Oh, it is that one. It's the white top. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. I'll let it be. I'll let it be, you know. This light is absolutely hideous, but that's the light that we've chosen for in here. Well, we didn't choose it. The number generator did, didn't it? Didn't it, darlings? Does this tile come in a dark? Oh, I think it. Oh no, that's brown. Oh, that's just that's just great. Well, we can go for that. We can go for that one. I think that's a little bit more sleeker. Okay, that's not too bad. And what about the walls? Do we want to do the plaster? I forget what colours this plaster actually comes in. It does come in a darker. Let me see what that would look like, though. Do you know what? Maybe not too bad, especially if I did a nice modern window on this side here. Again, we'll get to that when we actually get to the building part. Okay, I'm all right with that. That's not too bad. This is not too shabby. It's going well at the moment. So I think we should pick a dining room, and depending on the size of the dining room that we've picked, I'm either going to put it here. I could even put it on the side here and have windows from the dining room, but I could even do it at the front as well. There's just many choices. Let's get a dining room on the go. And with dining rooms, there are 26 choices, and we are going for number 19. Which is another bloody base game one, for goodness sake. Well, at least we didn't get anything like this. We'd have a full bistro. Oh, can you imagine that for your dining room? How embarrassing. We're going to go for this one here, though. It's very, very base game, isn't it? But what colours? I think this green colour would probably look the best. Let me just see what you're going to look like and where I can actually plonk you down, my love. Okay. Okay, well, the windows are on this side. I don't care about the windows. We can get rid of the windows. And we can get rid of the curtains as well. So what I think I'm going to do is whip it around this side. Drag it down here as far as we can. Maybe to like there. And I think I'm then going to have to extend this hallway all the way down to this part here as well. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay. We can add windows onto the side here and also maybe at the back. Unless... Because I do want to do a skill room at this level and also a bathroom. You might be able to hear Daisy barking in the background then as well. She's in the bedroom playing with Tom. Okay, well, I don't know whether to change the swatches on this. Do you know what? I think I want to. I know that these come in a brown, don't they? So I think this would just be fitting a little bit better. Matching in with the flooring and stuff in here. I mean, the wallpaper's a bit boring, but we can deal with that, I think. I don't like the placement of all of this furniture. It's very strange. And why did they feel the need to do this with tables? Like, you don't need to put a Matajante ankle like that, loves. Sort yourselves out, for goodness sake. Do we have a brown version of this? Oh, we do, look. Wondering if that would look nicer. Actually, the white kind of lifts the room nicely. I think I'll stick with the white then. Oh, I'm going to stick with the white, but I'm going to darken the colour down to that darker. Is that grey or green? I think it's grey. We'll see what happens once we get windows on there as well. So... skill building room. I think that would be our first point of call. Now this is where we could go horribly wrong because a lot of these are very big sized rooms and we have 56 to choose from. So I'm going to press it and we are going with number 22. 22. What are you? Oh, I'm kind of glad about this, to be honest, because I could get you on this side here. It fits in there a dream, and then I could extend down the hallway a little bit further and put a bathroom on this side here. I mean, it's very conflicting with all of the other styles in the house, especially that carpet, that rug, but it's not the worst. Apart from those big, massive saucer lights, they're making me fuming. But it's actually not the worst one that we could have picked, which is very shocking, actually. And I don't think that this room here needs windows either, because it could be a bit like a cave, you know? Maybe. Let's see what else we can get then, because we're going on to the bathroom. I'm not going to change the swatches on this yet either, because I think that we're kind of all right with that for the minute. This is a very long hallway coming down here. I do need to get stairs in to go upstairs. But I think I could just do that on one side, really. Got to remember to put in a hallway here as well. A hallway in arch here. I'm not used to building, so it's a good job I came back with this video instead, so I'm not having to use my brain too much. Is that floating? No, it's not floating. Stop being so silly. Okay, so the first bathroom. We're going to be doing one bathroom down on this level as well, and then we're upstairs. We're going to be doing one bathroom down on this level and also choosing a garden, and then we're going to get upstairs for the bedrooms. Now, there are 27 bathrooms for us to make our pick from, and we are going with number 8. Let's get you done. Oh, you would fit there, actually. It actually would fit there. I wouldn't even need... No, forget what I'm saying. I was just about to say I won't even need to put a hallway there, but of course you will, you silly bum. Yeah, I think we could work with that and put like a window on this side maybe. We'll soon see. We'll soon see what's going to be happening with that. That plant, I'm moving it. I can't be dealing with that. Move objects on indeed. Now with the paranormal living room, there are no paranormal doors. There's no spooky doors. But what I'm just going to do is add in an arch anyway. So I'm just going to use one of the base game ones, much like this, and get an arch in somewhere where they can at least get in. Do I want... No, you're going to be trapped there. You're going to have to go here. But then what that does is limit where I can actually put some stairs, which is a bit shit, isn't it? I could put some stairs here, though. Let me see what stairs are going to look like. I'm just going to whap out these ones here for the minute. And then hope for the best. And we will obviously decorate this hallway coming through as well with some lovely, lovely things. I am going to change this to a white though, so it fits in with everything else we've got going on down here. There we go. This is so random. It's so random, but we've not had worse choices than what we did last time. So we're winning, loves. We really are. What I'm going to do here is draw in a hallway to a roundabout. We'll go to there. And then I can always extend it and stuff then, can't I? So, first things first is a main bedroom. And we have 27 bedrooms to pick from, which was the same amount as the bathroom as well. So, 27 bedrooms. What one are we going to get? Number 23. Are you kidding? Are you kidding right now? Are you kidding? 20. First row 10. Second row is 20. 1, 2, 3. It's come back to haunt us once again. You can't make that up. You cannot make things like that up because they happen and it's here. I don't believe that. I really don't. Again, what is the point of trying to do anything with this room? There really bloody isn't. They're going to need a door. We're going to pick that same door. You've got to stay in here somewhere. You just can't go there. So I'm going to put you there. And this stain can just, well, tarnish the whole room as far as I'm concerned, because what is the bloody point of continuing on anymore? So that is our main bedroom. Let's play around with the swatches. So what about if we had like a brown stain on the floor instead of a green one? That has made all the difference in the world, that has. What about if we just put a bit more of a neutral tone with the bedding and stuff? Oh yes, that's done it. That's done it for me. That's elevated the room. Change you to a brown stain. Oh, that's just stunning. Just stunning, that. Really, really is. We're going to go and try and do a children's bedroom now as well. In fact, no. We're going to go back and we're going to pick another bedroom. We're going to do one more bedroom and one children's bedroom up here, plus a bathroom. And the next bedroom number is going to be 16. The perfectly average dorms from the university pack. I mean... of all the ones we could have picked, it's just something that is just going to make just the same amount of sense actually as what that room makes, you know? And we've had that room twice, so Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your bloody aunt. That one fits there, and I could just... Oh, I can't change around that bed though. I can't change around the bed. And if I put it over on this side, it's just going to overlap, isn't it? I fear what I might have to do is put it here, and I am going to have to move around some of the furniture, I think. I'm gonna put this door. This door's all staying. Everything's staying. Don't you worry. But I'm going to have to move this and plonk this somewhere differently. Oh, it kind of ruins the whole aesthetic. If I did it there, if I put that there instead and moved that and plopped you there like this. These windows are obviously not staying. And I think with the shape of this house, I think modern's the way to go. So we're definitely going to go down the modern route and then have this as the interior. It just gets worse. It gets worse and it makes me sad. It really does. I mean, if this is the case, I think we should just add in another bedroom here as well. Another bedroom here or there, or the bathroom here, or vice versa, you know. I think that's the way that we're going to have to go for it, and go for some kind of balcony space as well. I'm going to do that and use the garden choices as the balcony space, which reminds me, we still need to put in a garden as well. Let's get the next bedroom in. Honestly, it's just becoming a big joke, isn't it? Here we go. Number 18, so 2 more than this one. And it's this one here, the sleep and study. which isn't the worst. I think that I like the green the most. How big are you? Oh, that's not a bad size, actually. I mean, I could put them in either position. I could even whip it around here and flop that into that position there. Because then the door, oh, it doesn't really fit, but we can just go boop like that, and then it fits in. That carpet is just, that's not the one. We're not doing that carpet. Well, the carpet's going to have to stay, but not in that colour. I think having just a little bit more of a neutral carpet would lift this space nicely. I don't hate it. I'm not a huge fan, but I don't hate it. I'm okay with that. This here, what's the point? You know, I would probably just want to colour everything in here to match the darkness in my soul, actually, to be honest. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. My God. This is just bad. Can we change the colour of that as well? Yeah, why not, you know? So there we go. We've got 3 bedrooms, though. They should be able to get into... Oh, no. This one here needs to move. There we are. You're going to have to stay there. So we need one more bathroom up here. And again, the bathroom has 27 choices. And we're going to go with number 3, which I bet you any money is going to be a base game one. 1, 2, 3. Well, knock me down with a feather. It is actually not. I think I prefer the lighter, brighter sort of moment. How big are you? And where's the door? Slots in there a dream, look. Oh my God, it's slots in there a dream. Okay, well, you can stay there for the minute. I have no idea what we're going to do with you just yet either. So now, after all of these choices, I do want to do a balcony moment out here. So let's pick this one first, because this could just be funny, couldn't it? So we're going to go into the outdoor section now. Now with the outdoor section, it has 54 choices, and we are going with the choice number 44, which is this one here, the plant lover's patio. But this almost looks to me as if it is meant to be covered. I don't know how I'm going to try and make this work, but let's have a little look. Oh my God. Not the open aspect room. Not that. Oh no. First things first, I think I've picked the wrong colour. I think we need to go kind of darker if we're trying to keep him with a modern vibe. Oh, maybe that was the darker one. No, it wasn't. We need this one. I want the dark one. And then just slotting that into place like so. I mean, oh my dear. I don't know how the hell we're going to try and make this work. I really don't. But we've got to keep everything apart from the windows. The windows have got to go because that just doesn't make sense anyway. And I'm kind of stuck for ideas here, to be honest. I would not know how to incorporate that into a balcony just because of all of this mess and stuff around it, you know? I think what I'm going to do, we're not cracking on with the building of the house just yet, but just so I'm left happy before we move on to the other garden, I'm going to just flatten all of this out like this. Flatten all of that out. Whip that in there like this, and I might do some kind of like living roof or something there and put a fence up here, like just a modern black fence on that part like that. God, with some kind of trellis over the top maybe of this. This could be like an inside outside balcony moment. We'll see what happens with that. Right, okay, well, we're picking the final thing, and it's the back garden area here. Please be something good. Choice out of 54, and we are going with number 17. Well, there we go. Out of all the choices we could have had, and we've gone for this fucking thing. Get it in, and just, yeah, what is that? That I can't use that. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's the garden. I'm not even going to question it. There we go. Let's get rid of you as well. So, we need to try and make this attractive now and make sense from the outside at least, because the inside, we're just not going to have any choice there, I'm afraid. Definitely not. So this would probably work well as a good carport area, like coming into that point there. But then I almost want to add a window here and the door here. I don't know why. So maybe not a good area for a carport. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these in like that. We're going to do that to there. Let's get a decent shape flowing along first, shall we? And then I'm going to add in a carport itself. And I'm just going to whiffle you all the way along. Yeah, I'm going to put you all the way down actually to around about there. Why not, you know? And then I'm just going to do one wall up that end, one wall down at this end, and then go ahead and add in a half wall along that point like that. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. I don't know what I want to do with the roof shape of this just yet. I think we're probably going to keep the roof flat, but just differing the heights out maybe. Which in turn now makes me, first off, want to map all of this area of the roof in like that. And then I'm thinking about covering this area here up. But I might put some skylights down into this area, so it's like an inside-outside room, like a balcony moment, you know? And I think we should go along the lines of maybe using this brick on everything. Maybe like a black brick, but with some kind of wooden siding as well could work out okay. We'll see what happens. But black is very, very forgiving on lots of messes like this, you know? So I think I want to go down that route. I'm colouring that. I don't care. What are you going to do? Tell my mum? Tell her. I dare you. And I'm going to do it there. And I think the rest maybe stay as a wooden moment, maybe. Let me see what I can find first before I make that decision. We're going to go for this brown wooden siding. I tried it with black. It looks good with black, but I still want a little difference in colour there. I think I'm going to colour that. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do it for a little bit of a wood moment there? I think I want to go for wood, actually. I'm going to do it. And then I think we should add a little bit more wood on this bit here as well. Just around on those areas. And we're going to hope for the best. Now we need to make this look a little bit more interesting. I think this side here needs to be a little bit higher. So what I'm going to do is get in some of these half walls. So I think I want to go that height with these. Yes, I'm going to do you. Bring you into around about there. Like that. And then I'm going to go down one more. Do one here. One round there. I'm gonna whiffle this one all the way to here, where I'm gonna turn you off like that, and then go in with the smallest piece at the back. What this does to me, it just adds a little bit of interest to an otherwise very flat house, you know? So once we've got these up, and we paint the right pieces, you in there, you're probably going to be wooden, actually. Get that grid off so we can see what we're doing. Oh, you're going to be dark. We're going to wrap you in here like this. I'm going to do something different here. Now that I've seen how these wallpapers are going on, you'll see what I do in just a cheeky minge. I'm going to get rid of you like that. And then I'm going to whiffle this one. We're going to do it like that. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, let me get these wallpapers on. And voila. I've put all of the wallpapers on now. And I also put up all the colours of the trims and stuff as well, and some freezes here and there just to give a little bit of interest. And I also picked out the flooring for the top of the roofs as well, just so it kind of matches in nicely. I will, however, be putting you down there too. Little basic wall trim. So it's here. It's here. It's not amazing, of course. I mean, look at that back garden for a start. That is the only garden that they're having, by the way. I'm literally going to draw a fence around that now, because in fact, I'm going to draw a fence around it. The higher the fence, the better, so we can hide as much of it as possible. So I'm going to do that there. All the way to along here. And I'm just going to do a 2 and bip it all the way down there like that. That makes me sad doing that, actually. I shouldn't do that. No, what we're going to do is bring it all the way along and just cut it into that point there instead. There we go. Okay, so they've got a garden with just, you know, that in there. Is there any way of making it look better? That's the thing. No, there's not. There is really, really not. We could probably neutralize everything as much as possible. Do excuse me, I nearly hiccuped up a lung then, for goodness sake. So let's try and neutralize everything just so it would semi fit in here. Will it fit in here? Absolutely not. But are we going to try as well? We are. Yeah, we're going to do that. We are going to try. What is this? Why is this in my garden? No idea. There we go. Let's get. In fact, those are probably more neutral, weren't they? A sail for some reason. Going to flop this in here as well. Yeah, why not? There we go. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So what I need to figure out now is where I'm putting windows, skylights, and we're also going to detail up the front of this together here. So let's do that. And so here we are. This is Turd Polishing 101 with me, your host, Aiden. I've put some windows on. I've put the windows on the front of the house here. We've got some going into this bedroom. We did a little wraparound moment in the kitchen area just to flood this with enough light. And I kind of like that, actually. I think it looks good. We put the door on the side here. I did think I was going to be putting a window here, but it just didn't really need it. For privacy, we've done a nice fence at the front here with a carport coming all the way down. And I thought I'd chuck in a cheeky hedge here too. But this is all going to look very strange in the interiors anyway, because we've got modern windows with that kind of like vibe on the interior. This kind of vibe on the interior. We should put curtains there so no one can see into that room, because that's just very embarrassing. I also flopped around a few trees here and there as well. And I put windows where they kind of make sense. We did a little side one into the bedroom area here. Downstairs, I put some bifold doors from the media room. And I was kind of thinking maybe I could add in a little black slidey door from here as well, just so they've got access out through the living room, through the hallway itself and not the media room. So kind of vibed with that. Then we put a little window there into this bathroom. That is as far as I got, really, because that is as far as I can go. I also did some skylights onto that balcony area here. And I also did some architectural details into the carport area down there, just because I wanted it to look a little bit different. But all in all, it looks not good as far as I'm concerned, and we're just going to roll with it today. So we're getting into the interior and we're going to try and sort this. I'm going to try and darken everything down. I think that's going to be the only way that's going to be able to save this, is that we're going to darken it down. So that's the moment that we're going to do. Yes, Vera Dode. Right, I'm feeling a tiled hallway, I think, because I want to swap out the stairs for a bit more of a modern kind of vibe, and I think we're going to go dark with that as well, just so it kind of opens that space up. There we go. That's beautiful. Yes. And then matching in the railings as well with some nice glass moments like that. So a nice black tile for the floor, I think. In fact, we're going to go for some polished concrete. I'm going to polish the concrete and send it all the way through to the back of the house. There we go. Okay. And then maybe just some kind of plain wall down here with a darker ceiling. We could even maybe do the concrete on the ceiling as well. And the same above. We're going to go for those tiled bricks down in the entrance hall, and the same up on the landing upstairs as well. I told you we're polishing a turd, and that's what we're doing today. So let's start off with this living room. So as I said, I want to just try and get this as dark as possible. I think that's going to be the only way that's going to semi-save it. And I mean semi. You know what am I saying? No idea. We're continuing on. Yeah, we're just going to darken it all down. You're going to go dark as well, Mr. Plant. Yes, you are, like that. Do you have a dark version? You do. Everything. Just darken it down. Mute everything down so we can get away with at least some mistakes. And by some, I mean most. We're going to go for these ones here. Lovely. And I'm going to try and change out the wallpaper. I don't think we... Did we get a black one with this one? We did it. Oh, we did. Well, there we go. We're going to add that in. And I'm going to change the colour of you. I don't like you. Oh, we've got some tiles going on here. I have a feeling that we're not going to have a good choice of these. No, we're not. Yeah, this is where it fails, I think. We'll stick with that one because it's there. I know this one here does come in a dark. So let's add that in too. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, it fits with the house a lot better just because of the colour choices, but it is still absolutely abhorrent. But we're going to go with it anyway. There we go. Media room I'm not going to touch. I might change the colour of this, though, because I'm sure there'll be a darker moment with that. Can we not have animal print? I don't like that one. That's disgusting as well. I mean, none of them really fit in here, to be honest with you, but I'm going to go for that one anyway. There we go. I'll keep the furniture. Oh, no, we're going to darken the furniture down. This is just me going around and changing everything to a darker tone to hide as much as possible in this room. The kitchen I'm leaving as it is. I think it's fine. I would have loved to have been able to have some bar stools in here, but I'm a little bit worried they won't be able to move around in here if I add bar stools in. I'm a bit worried they won't. I don't know. They might be able to walk past there. We'll soon find out. I'm going to put them in. There we go. Was there a bin in this room? Of course it was. It was right there. We'll see what happens with that. Again, they might not be able to move anywhere. Can we save this room here? Probably not. I'd like the wallpaper But I just know that these don't come in any kind of like dark swatches. I mean, that's not too bad. It's kind of blue. But let's just darken everything down, you know? Are we winning today? Absolutely not. But are we going to make the most of something that... Are we going to make the most of the things that we already have got in these rooms? The answer to that is yes. We are going to try and do all of this just to at least kind of save what we've got going on here. I'm even going to change the colour of these now. Why not, you know? Let's go for some black ones instead. Just to, again, try and fit in with this house as much as possible. Good luck with that, Ada, my darling. Good luck indeed. I'm going to put up a couple of lights here and one there as well. And I think what I'm going to do in this room, I might just change the herringbone flooring for the lighter flooring so it matches in with the paneling on the walls. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay. Right. It's saved. We tried to save the garden and couldn't. The garden is the way it is. Now, up here, can we do anything with these rooms? I think what we could probably do in here... Does this one come in it? No, it doesn't. It's just all these variations of awfulness. We'll go for that one there. It's a bit abstract then, isn't it? And I'm sure this flooring would come in some kind of darker colour. It does. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Second magie. You know? Magic. Absolute magic. What about this room here? They're all very neutral tones. No darker tones. I mean, there's a brown, but I just don't think that that's the vibe. So what I'm going to do is go for the bit more of the lesser green. And I'm going to keep this room a bit brighter. Who can say? And with this room here, I'm not even going to bother touching it. I'm not even wasting my breath on that room. Not even going to do it. Can we do it in here? Oh, I think we could actually. Let's have a little look. What we've got going on there. We've got a squatty toilet as well, made up. Let's get you on there as well. Stunning. Do you come in a darker tone? Lovely. We're just going around and making everything a little bit less worse than what it is already. No idea what these are up on the wall, but here we go. Beautiful time. What have they done with the flooring here? Oh, actually, I kind of like what they've done in the middle there, but we're not going to do that. I don't think that this one comes in. Oh, it does. Oh, well, I'm just going to do this. Yeah, what can you do? What are you going to do? Tell my mum. I'd like to see you try. Right, now this is where we're going to lose, I think. Oh, no, do you know what? That one there's not too bad. That neutralizes it. It's not too bad. We'll stick with that. Okay. And we'll get in this fence here. I'm going to wrap you all the way along to there. And also put a spotlight in too, just so we've got a bit of light in that hallway. And that's it. That's it. I'm never, ever doing this chip build challenge again because it's not a challenge. It is just an annoyance more than anything. It really is. So here we are. This is the house that I came up with. It's not hideous, but it's also not the one, is it, to be honest? So you come in through the gate through this way, or you could come in through this way from the carport area. You're met with the kitchen. I kind of like the kitchen being at the front of the house. I kind of like that idea. I might even try and do that seriously one day. Okay, then you come through this way, and then obviously it's got the living room in here. Could have gone for a dark ceiling in there, actually. I think that would have worked. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Yeah, there we go. That's just made it a bit more moody. And it fits in a lot better that way as well. What did we do before that? You know, white ceilings everywhere, wasn't it? The dining room as well. Not the vibe, but I kind of like that wallpaper and flooring moment, though. I definitely want to do that seriously one day as well. Round into a media room, which is lovely. You come through this way, takes you into a very empty back garden with this, whatever that is, in the corner over there. No, this build is not going up in the gallery before anybody asks. And I don't think anybody's going to ask for this to go in the gallery, to be honest with you. That door needs to be black. We don't like it in that colour, thank you. Bathroom in a darker tone, stunning. Round this way, up we go, up the stairs onto the next level. The doors could do with changing here as well. Into a teen's bedroom, I'm going to say. And then into a bathroom over on this side. You've also got access out here to this weird outside-inside balcony moment thing. That is the technical term. We're all sticking with that. Thank you. I'm not going in that room. I'm going to leave it. And then we've got this one here, which is another teen bedroom by the looks of things. Don't understand the need for a frosted piece of glass in front of the beds. But, you know, there we go. And then this room here. That's all you're getting for that room because it's just embarrassing. I didn't like this, but it was a nice video a nice first easy video to come back to. before we continue on with more adventures together. Anyway, leave me some lovely comments down below. This was bloody awful, and I'm going to be back tomorrow with another video.